today. I'm about to start my hike up SOTA Whiskey 7 Alpha stroke Golf Romeo 010 Gray Peak. And although it looks nice and foresty and easy right here, this peak is probably going to be quite a challenge. Had a really nice drive up the Coronado Trail, Highway 191. Went through the Morenci mines, and now I'm up in the Apache National Forest. So, well, I was expecting a steep bushwhack, and I'm sure getting it. It's a pretty hot day. It's about 75 degrees. It might not sound so hot, but it's also very humid. And certainly when you're climbing. Okay. A little animal cave right there, it looks like. I think I will try to find a way around it. This is not the summit, but it's maybe a false summit on the way to the summit. So here's a fence that I think a farmer must have put up to keep the cattle grazing to a certain area. And there is my target for today. Looks a little challenging, but I think we're going to be able to do it. Okay, so I made it over the ridge and going down to a little saddle here before I start up for the main event. And it sure feels hotter than 75 degrees. It's definitely a nice warm day. Okay, so in a few minutes I'm going to know most likely whether I'm going to make it or not, because that wall right there needs to, somehow I need to get around it. And on Google Earth it looks totally doable. But I have learned not to trust Google Earth, and it's possible that this route that I'm taking may not work out, but we're going to find out soon. Well, I did make it across that little gully. It looks a lot easier than it is. I followed some animal tracks here and there, and that's always a little spooky. You don't know where the animals are gonna lead you. And what kind of animal formed it? Hopefully just some gentle deer. Now I somehow got to get over there. So I just came up from that way, and it really was too steep to do any filming. It was hands and using my hands to pull myself up. And the rest of the way I think is going to be also pretty steep. But so far, it still looks good. So I found a nice little deer trail. And, gave me a little. Yeah, there's somebody's house. Haven't lingered around too long. I've seen many of those. Some bigger caves and some smaller. But I'm not going to wait around. I don't really want to become somebody's Happy Meal. I'm getting closer. I think another 100 vertical feet or so and I might be there. Okay, I'm very close now. The summit is just behind this huge tree. That's got to be one old tree. And coming up this section here, incredibly steep. Definitely not an area to be filming on, so I'm glad to be near the top at this point. Alright, I'm at the summit. Or am I? Uh-oh. False summit, but I'm almost there. I'm on Gray Peak, Whiskey 7 Alpha, stroke Golf Romeo 010. It's the first activation of this summit in Apache National Forest. It was a quite difficult hike to get up here. Only about a mile, but it took me an hour and a half. Pretty steep, rocky bushwhack. And as you can see, it just kind of drops off pretty much in all directions here from the summit. Had a good day though. I'm wrapping it up, but some good contacts on 10 meters. Had a nice DX opening on 15 meters and 17 meters and 20 meters. I got New Zealand and Cuba and Argentina. Well, it's been a good day, but about time to pack it up and head on down.